Hi, welcome. I need to talk about the puzzling and concerning symptoms that often accompany peri and postmenopause that seriously leave you questioning whether you're losing it, because it seems so far-fetched that hormones could be responsible for them all. But FYI, they can. There are days when I should just put an out-of-order sign on my body and stay out of my own way for my own good. But according to the medical professionals, I'm fine. So menopause is indeed responsible for my midlife madness. That knowledge doesn't stop me from questioning my faculties or what in the world is happening to me though, because it's all just so over the top. Here are 5 sets of symptoms that have me debating whether I'm just menopausal or losing my marbles. I'll start with the fact that my memory is 5 levels of scary now that I'm menopausal, because I know that a lot of you are dealing with this too. I spent my entire life up until about a year ago sharp as a tack. Now I'm just grateful if I remember to put pants on in the morning. It's scary and frustrating at the same time. I walk into my son's room to tell him something, then stand there staring at him in silence because I have no clue what I was going to say. I forget to put detergent in the washing machine. I look for my glasses while I'm wearing them. I mix up my days and miss things because of it. I never come back from the grocery store with everything I need. And I even space out on things I've done on autopilot most of my life, like paying the phone bill. I've become so scatterbrained and it honestly freaks me out. I've read that the brain adapts to the new hormonal low in postmenopause and memory improves. And I really hope that's right. I'm postmenopausal now, and I'm still waiting. Next, my limbs are all wonky. It's like they're on a lunch break sometimes when I need them to do something. Uncoordinated is an understatement. I trip over my own 2 feet. I drop things or knock things over trying to reach for them. I slam into door frames. I misjudge corners. And I look like a buffoon trying to bag groceries as the cashier throws them at me a mile a minute. Now that's stressful. What is happening? Shifting hormones do alter depth perception, spatial awareness, vision, and concentration, but my degree of clumsiness is unreal. I sometimes think I'm an actual hazard to myself. I've also noticed that my emotions don't match my experience from time to time now. I can be relaxing on the couch in a quiet, peaceful environment, and then all of a sudden I'm over the top anxious and afraid for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Then I go into a crowded store full of bright lights, noise, and people bumping into me, and I'm in zombie mode, yawning through the aisles. My emotion meter is on the fritz now that I'm menopausal. I'm having fun with my kids, and then all of a sudden I'm annoyed for no reason. Or something infuriating happens, and I'm so sick and tired of dealing that I can't even be angry. The weirder thing is that I'm totally aware that what I'm feeling is not how I'd normally respond in that situation. It makes no sense, and I really hope it rights itself now that I'm postmenopausal. Next, 4 of my 5 senses are all messed up now, and that constantly has me questioning my faculties. My eyes, ears, mouth, and nose occasionally betray me now, and it's so nonsensical and frustrating. I see things out of the corner of my eye that startle me every time. I smell things that no one else smells, but I could swear exists. My food often tastes weird, but my kids tell me it's perfectly fine. And I hear things that constantly have me looking for my cat, so I can assure myself that it's not an intruder or a ghost. Talk about feeling like you're losing your marbles or malfunctioning. So many little things started having minor glitches when my hormones began their downward spiral, and it's honestly making me mad, which brings me to the next unwanted gift from menopause. Feeling things that aren't really there. The scariest is the sensation that I can't breathe in deep enough, but I'm obviously breathing perfectly fine and my pulse ox is normal. The other sensations are not as unsettling, but they're still puzzling and unnerving. Like feeling like my heart is beating a mile a minute when my pulse is actually sitting in the 60s. Or feeling like I have a fever when my temperature is actually lower than normal. How weird is that? Then there's the vibrating, tingling, burning, crawling, and zapping that appear without warning or reason. Those are fun. I'm sure individually the symptoms I mentioned would not be overly concerning, But when you experience them all here and there, it can really leave you questioning what in the world is happening and whether you're going to get through the menopause chaos and back to being you. Menopause has been a pretty rough and unexpected ride for me, and although I'm doing somewhat better in postmenopause, I'm definitely not back to the me that I want to be. Don't get me wrong, I love myself, flaws and all, but I'd like to get back to a point where my body is behaving again, every day, not just occasionally. If you have some of these symptoms or others that have you feeling like you're losing it, I feel for you and I'm sending you love. I wish health, happiness, and peace of body and mind for each of you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.